One thing I cannot stand is a nigga that be up in your inbox saying they swear they want to see you every single day. They got so much time for you. And then you give them a little bit of time and y'all go drink some fucking Hennessy and he eat your booty while watching Netflix. And all of a sudden, like, now the situation has changed. Now you calling and blowing him up because you want to experience that shit again. And the motherfucker MIA and all of a sudden they ain't got no motherfucking time. Bitch, the moral of the story is to stop letting people eat your booty while drinking Hennessy.
Promiscuous women are promiscuous because they are unable to form an actual bond of emotional intimacy with a man. A new man gives them a rush of validation, which temporarily fills the void. The newness wears off and they're left feeling empty again. And the cycle repeats itself and she finds yet another man. Eventually, this takes a heavy emotional toll on a woman. And as she gets older, her options for quality men diminishes. So she starts to seek out men for security. Now when she dates, for the first few weeks the sex is enthusiastic and her emotional instability doesn't show itself because of course it's new. The woman is in a phase of pseudo intimacy. Then the novelty wears off, her desire for the man crashes, and her emotional instability shows up. This is normally where her relationships end. But now she's desperate for security. So she digs in and tries to make this one last. And this is what traps men. Her need for security is very sincere. And that sincerity clouds the man's judgment, even as red flags are popping up all over the place. Her need for security, though, is like hunger. When you're really hungry, all you can think about is food. Once your belly is full, though, more food is actually repulsive. And so it is with security for the promiscuous woman. Once she has it, she takes it for granted and actually begins to resent the man giving her the security.
Who are these niggas?
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and let me just start off by saying this sucker shit advice. What I mean by that is, first of all, if you're psychoanalyzing why a bitch is promiscuous, first of all, you got the game fucked up, and you going backwards, my nigga. That shouldn't be your primary concern. If you hit a chick and she ghosts you because she done sucked you or drained you from whatever sexual urges she was trying to get, my nigga, you need to be a functional man. First of all, if you're a man with any type of goals, ambitions, all that shit is irrelevant. You need to be handling business. Your primary goal need to be to get ducats, accomplishments, goals knocked out the box. Trying to figure out why a bitch is ghosting you after you done hit her off with some dick, especially if you hit her off. That's another thing. If you hit her off with some primo dick and later on she come back, she double back and try to get security, you gotta be able to spot this. First of all, chick come down later down the pipeline with a kid or just older and trying to look for security. Nah, bitch, you gotta ride the first time. And you get off the ride and then you go wandering, doing all types of other shit, and you double back. You don't let a bitch get back on the ride. And this is ism. The game don't shine on you, it shine in you. Right? You got to have a pimp bone in your body. Now, I ain't a pimp, but I'm something like one. What I don't do is be a rest haven for hoes. That's what we not doing. All this stuff that this dude is talking about, he's trying to figure out or psychoanalyze why a woman is trying to, he says she's an over promiscuous woman as a hoe. So it sounds like he's trying to figure out the mentality of a hoe. And rule one in the game, don't try to change a hoe to a housewife. Who gives a fuck? She gave you the buns. My nigga, relieve yourself and keep it pushing. All this extra shit, this is sucker shit terrain I don't even travel in. Now I'm single at the current moment, and that's the way I like it. I like my solidarity, my solitude. At a certain age, you shouldn't be focused on like what happened. Yo, why she ghost me? Was it just the sex? First of all, if you're a man trying to figure out if a bitch uses you for sex, you're already like fucking with the game backwards. That's stupid shit. To be more exact, that's sucker shit. Don't try to figure that out. I actually almost stopped listening to this video probably like 6 seconds in, because he started off on the wrong foot. Now he's a geek ass white man, so then there's that. And he has problems with women. I ain't trying to figure out. And if he looks like a white dude, if you got a couple of dollars and he looked like he got a $600-700 microphone You try to figure out what the bitch is over promiscuous. You stupid. And these are the guys now giving dating advice, red pill. I don't know, man. These dudes are just whack weirdos. I don't try to figure all that shit out. Because, like I said, while I'm not a pimp, I got the ism. If she feeling me, she gonna feel the kid. I ain't gotta worry about her double backing, coming back later, looking for security, all this monkey shit. The sex is just something that, as a man that got some type of game about itself, you should be trying to figure out why sound like she got daddy issues. You should be able to spot that within the first 30 minutes of meeting her. That's facts. That's not only facts, that's law. So all this other gibbity garb that this dude is talking about, he a geek ass square, and he's a white dude, so he a trick ass nigga. And this video is probably not gonna get monetized because YouTube doesn't like when I subject my rhetoric to certain people. But it's just, this is a cultural difference. I don't know. And this nigga is listening to this monkey shit, right? Which furthers let me know he probably a nigga with no game. I ain't never had this one thing in this world I ain't never really tripped about. I'm trying to figure out how to get more money. You know what I'm saying? How to get more property, more real estate, shit that matters. Trying to figure out how I can maintain one woman, or what's she going through mentally, or she had daddy issues, or she's over promiscuous, or she's in her whole phase. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, as any real nigga shouldn't. In any event, if you like this advice, leave a comment. If you didn't like the advice, leave a comment. If you're a suck ass square and you think I don't know what I'm talking about, right there, you already fucked up. In any event, I'm out.
No.